Cardi B said the other day that she spoke to somebody on the phone, all right? And when she spoke to this gentleman, the gentleman told her that he would rather date a woman that's considered an 8 as opposed to dating a woman that considers herself a 10, a dime piece, a bad bitch. Y'all know the bad bitch comes with some baggage, right? You dealing with a bad bitch, you have to maintain her. She has a how would you say, an exaggerated outlook on life. She has unrealistic expectations. Hold on. Let's talk about the light-skinned women with the unrealistic expectations. Let's talk about the light-skinned women or the bad bitches that say they don't have to bring nothing to the table. They are the table. That's the new one. That's the new one. Bad bitch say, you ask a bad bitch, what do you bring to the table? Because your woman gonna ask you, what do you do for a living? You know, how you treat women, whoop-de-woo, right? They're always concerned about our occupation, our credentials. But when we turn the tables around and present them with that same question, what do you bring to the table? Women are responding with, I am the table. And I know, gentlemen, men, I know at home, I know y'all are hearing this. I'm not the only one hearing this, okay? Please don't leave me alone. Please don't leave me alone on the ledge. Because I'm going out on a ledge right now, all right? When women are saying that they're a bad bitch, I've had women tell me, like, you got to know how to deal with a bad bitch. Apparently, a bad bitch is not a traditional woman. Apparently, you got to treat a bad bitch different than you treat a traditional woman. Bad bitches have extremely high expectations. All right, let's get to it. I spoke to somebody the other day and I was like, I was speaking to this girl. I said, I'd rather deal with a woman that's an 8, that's more humble, that has more to offer, that is more supportive than a dime, a bad bitch. The term bad bitch has a negative connotation to it now. The term bad bitch has a negative connotation to it. When you see a bad bitch, usually she has a lot of men that are competing for her attention, right? Bad bitch requires certain treatment prior to her giving you anything. A bad bitch is expecting you to take her to the best restaurant in the world. That doesn't mean that she's going to give you sex, which she shouldn't have to give you sex, right? But a bad bitch, you could take her to a great dinner, spend a lot of money on the bad bitch, and you might not see her tomorrow. You probably only get to see her when you're able to take her out and spend money on her and do lavish things with her. That's a bad bitch expectation. When you see these women that they call themselves bad bitches, and then I go to this, and it makes us overlook the other women. Because the bad bitches got their nails done, they got their eyelashes, they got the form, their body, the ass is fat. They got everything that you want. They sexy, beautiful, and everything. But a bad bitch 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna cook for you. Try to impress you with her cooking in the beginning. A bad bitch is not gonna be concerned with catering to you. It's more about her and what you can do for her. And you have to prove that you can do for her, that you can meet her expectations before she ever reciprocates to you. A bad bitch only reciprocates after you pour all into her. And even when you pour into her, there's no guarantee that she's going to reciprocate it back. Why? Because she's a bad bitch. Why? Because there's a million niggas getting at her. Why? Men are sending her things every day just for her looks. She doesn't have to bring nothing to the table. Then you have the common woman. You got the 7s and the 8s. The 7 and 8, what I'm noticing is the 7 and the 8s. The 8s are way more humble. Way more humble. Way more considerate. Way more courteous. Way more class. This is way more. Let's drop a bomb to that. The 8s are the ones with the great education. The 7 and the 8s are the ones with the great occupation, consistent money. Hello. The 7 and the 8s, the 8s, these are the ones that they're less sensitive, they're more humble, they require less in the beginning of the relationship. Yeah, I know. She doesn't have the fat ass. Listen, we're gonna have to listen, men. We're gonna have to reconsider the women with the fat asses. We're gonna have to not necessarily give them less attention, but we have to just reassess how far we go and how far we're willing to lend ourselves to a bad bitch. I think it's in our best interest for us to start shining light on women that are 8s, 7, 8s, and maybe a 9. Because guess what? An 8 could be a 9. An 8 could be a 10 eventually. But you got to invest in her. But it's a great part. She's going to be willing to reciprocate in the beginning. So that gut feeling that we as men have, and when we're scared to invest in a woman, it's not going to be there with the 8. The 8 is going to show that she deserves to be invested in. She can get her ass too. What, the 8 can't go get her ass done? You can't throw some designer on the 8? Get her more quality, better hairdos? She got to spend. Remember, the 8 actually pays bills. Remember, the 8 actually owns things and she has to pay bills. The 8 actually takes her money and spends her money on things that she has to maintain her life. It's not a man necessarily giving her money to give her these lavish things. It's not a man paying for the furniture in her home. It's not a man paying her rent, her car note. The 7s and the 8s, they're coming out of their own pocket to maintain their appearance. That's the type of woman I want to invest in. That's the type of woman I'm not scared to invest in, Cardi B. So, Cardi, when you asking why us men, well, why that nigga decided to go with the 8 as opposed to the dime? Because the dime, a lot of times it tends to be a waste of time. The 8, you're more safe. The 8 is going to be there. The 8 is going to be a little bit more tolerable. Some say submissive. All women have to have some element of submissiveness. Don't hate on the 8 because the 8 complains less. Don't try to make it seem like the woman that's the 7 and the 8, she's submissive because she complains less. Because she knows her role in the house with a man. She knows her role. Hello? Don't be so mad at the 8. Don't try to play the 8. I see what's going on. Women like to play women that are 7 and 8s. They try to say the 7 and 8s, they're the submissive ones. No, that's not true. They just don't have this exaggerated perception of life. They're grounded. They have integrity. And last but not least, they have compassion. Those 10s ain't got compassion no more. All right? The bad bitches have zero compassion. They don't give a fuck. Bad bitch gonna take every dollar out your pocket. Bad bitch don't give a fuck if you can pay your rent next month. Bad bitch is on a mission. Bad bitch want to be rich. And she ain't gonna do it on her own. She gonna do it off your pocket. So for every man that a bad bitch devours, she don't give a fuck. She just putting that shit on the scoreboard. There's going to be a lot of casualties to dating a bad bitch. There's a trail of casualties behind a bad bitch. Imagine, for as bad as a bitch is, imagine how many broke niggas are behind that bad bitch. Do me a favor. Next time you see a bad bitch, right? Ask the bad bitch this question for me. When the bad bitch tell you what it requires to be with her, wait now. I want you to ask the bad bitch, how many niggas that spent a lot of money on you and still have a lot of money in this current day? How many niggas spent a lot of money on you and are still financially secure to this day? Because we know we from Miami, the pandemic, and this is the sweat capital. This is scamming capital. You better ask some scam niggas. Them niggas broke. The scam niggas fucked up the game. They fucked up the strip clubs. They fucked up everything. The scam niggas had the women not even respecting niggas no more. Because the scam niggas ain't hustle for that. Scam niggas, they punched in a couple numbers and they got that back. There's a tiny hustle in that, but ain't no integrity in scamming. And I'm not disrespecting scam because some of my dogs is no disrespect to scammers. But the scam niggas fucked up for real hustlers. The scam niggas had women streaming that hot girl summer shit, that Meg Thee Stallion shit. The scam niggas is giving out money. These scam niggas they've never experienced women, those type of caliber of women. So they just flooded the women with gifts. Scam niggas ain't got no personality. Scam niggas, they're not players. They're not the smoothest niggas. Scam niggas was the nerds. The nerds was running the strip clubs. They was making it rain. They ain't got no charisma. They ain't got no character. They don't have a player bone in their body. But the scam niggas became the new gangsters. They became the new trapper. But that's when women lost respect for niggas because they thought the money just came that easy. They didn't respect a nigga. They didn't respect hard-working niggas' money no longer. All right? Nonetheless, big shout out to the scammers. And I want to lead off with this, you guys. Every light-skinned woman is not a bad bitch. All right? Let's be clear. It's all about how symmetrical her face is. There's certain qualities that a woman got to have. Her face got to be well-proportioned. Her body got to be well-proportioned. All right? Look at how her skin glow. Check out how a woman's skin glows. Does she have all her edges? Is her nose too big? Is her chin too sharp? This has to be well-proportioned. She can't have a chin like me now. That part. L.O.T.S approved me to make sure everybody's smashing that like button, all right? Hit the like button. We call that wiping your feet on the rug. Same way you do at your grandparents' house. You don't just walk inside your grandparents' house. You cross that threshold, you wipe your feet on the rug because you know your grandmama going to slap you in the head with a pot if you don't do it. So do it here too. Show respect and hit the like button, all right? Now, you guys, last but not least, there's one more thing I want to speak about. All right? Let me see what we got here, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure everybody's subscribing to the channel. All right. Last but not least, before we talk about crypto, I want to talk about Bronny James. Now, you guys already know LeBron James' son. He gave a new definition to the term